Hello and welcome to another episode of Diaspora Network, where we celebrate Nigerians making significant strides around the world. I'm Juliana Olayinka. On today's episode, we take a look at how Nigerians are shaping the future of learning using technology. Our guest is Sylvester Juwe, a Cambridge scholar and founder of Edutech, an AI-powered platform aimed at transforming education across Nigeria. But before we dive in, let's catch up on the latest news in the diaspora.
3 forwards eligible to represent Nigeria at the international level have been named amongst the 100 nominees for the 2025 Golden Boy Award, which honors the best under-21 player in world football. The prestigious accolade has been a benchmark for emerging global talent for over 2 decades. The 100-man shortlist includes Arsenal's Ethan Nwaneri, Chelsea's Tariq George, and Monaco's George Lenikena. Nwaneri, an 18-year-old Hale End Academy graduate, is the highest-ranked Nigerian on the list at 8th. He enjoyed a breakthrough season for Arsenal, scoring 9 goals and providing 2 assists across 37 appearances in all competitions. George, who is 19 years of age and is ranked 41st, was permanently promoted to Chelsea's first team for the 2024-2025 campaign. Monaco striker George Lenikena, born in Lagos and placed 96th on the list, also had a promising campaign, contributing 6 goals and 2 assists over the course of the season. To qualify for the Golden Boy Award, nominees must have been born in 2004 or later and have played for a club competing in one of UEFA's top 25 leagues as determined by UEFA's coefficient rankings. Brentford has officially confirmed the permanent signing of Italian-born Nigerian right-back Michael Kayode from Fiorentina on a 5-year contract with the option of a further year. The 20-year-old initially joined the Premier League club on loan in January 2025 and has now committed his long-term future to the Bees after impressing during his half-season stay. Kayode made his Brentford debut as a substitute against Tottenham Hotspur and quickly established himself as a key figure in Thomas Frank's squad. He earned his first start in the thrilling 4-2 win over Brighton and held down the right-back position for the final 6 games of the season. The Italy under-21 international played a crucial role in Ioane Wissa's equalizer against Arsenal by floating a back post ball to Nathan Collins, who headed down for the goal. With his versatility, composure and attacking instincts from fullback, Kayode is expected to play a key role in the club's ambitions in the Premier League.
It's such an honor to be able to speak to such amazing and life-changing people.
12-year-old Nigerian-American tech prodigy Eniola Shokunbi, who recently garnered international recognition for inventing a revolutionary air filtration system, visited Nigeria and was warmly received by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Abike Dabri-Arewa, and the Minister of Youth Development, Mr. Ayodele Olawande. Eniola undertook the invention as part of a school project focusing on enhancing safety during potential future pandemics. Her idea was birthed by the need for effective and affordable air purification system in the U.S. classrooms. Recognizing the potential impact of her invention, the Connecticut State Bond Commission approved $11.5 million in funding to implement Eniola's air filtration system in schools across the state.
It's such an honor to be able to speak to such amazing and life-changing people. I am really grateful that I was able to come to Nigeria to inspire more people about my story and to talk to more people like me who come from my culture and my background. Being in this project has been such an insight to how we can use innovation and science and STEAM to help better our community and inspire others so that that more people can start trying to invent or solve problems. Something that's really been on my mind, though, that I've been wondering, and I've been talking to my mom about this, is something I've noticed is that a lot of times the famous Nigerians who've maybe invented something or are in a business usually do it outside of Nigeria. And that's something that I don't personally feel okay with, because I believe as us being such an amazing people with such a rich culture and background, we should definitely be able to excel in our own country, in our home country, and not have to go somewhere else. I also believe that, because everybody says Nigeria is the giant of Africa, but I believe with enough determination and hard work and innovation, we can eventually make Nigeria become the giant of the world.
Mrs. Dabri Arewa commended Eniola's brilliance, resilience, and determination, and further emphasized the importance of nurturing young innovators and building stronger pathways for Nigerian talent to thrive globally. Eniola expressed gratitude for the warm reception and shared her hopes of bringing her innovation home to improve air quality across Nigerian cities. And that's your Diaspora News Wrap.
In our special report, we highlight some Nigerians in the diaspora who are revolutionizing education with AI, both locally and internationally.
In sub-Saharan Africa, where access to quality education has long been a challenge, a quiet revolution is taking place, not just through textbooks, but driven by technology. Global tech innovators are playing a powerful role in transforming education across the region. Through partnerships, platforms, and innovative programs, they are bridging digital divides and opening doors to new opportunities. Technologies such as learning apps, affordable tablets, and solar-powered tech hubs are revolutionizing access, especially in underserved communities, and education experts say it leads to higher literacy rates, increased school enrollment, and better trained teachers. For countless children, this means a chance to dream bigger and achieve more. These global innovators are dedicated to revolutionizing learning with cutting-edge AI technology, creating personalized experiences that allow every learner to discover their unique path to success. And Nigerian professionals in the diaspora are making a significant impact in this regard, both locally and internationally. By developing innovative solutions that bridge the digital divide, enhance skills training, and foster entrepreneurship, they're advancing African communities and contributing to global technological progress. One notable figure is Silas Adekunle, a Nigerian-British robotics engineer, inventor, and entrepreneur. He co-founded Reach Robotics, which created Mechamon, the world's first intelligent gaming robot, combining robotics and augmented reality. In 2018, Adekunle secured an exclusive distribution deal with Apple to bring Mechamon to the US and UK markets. Although the company closed in 2019 due to challenges in consumer robotics, his work earned him recognition among the Financial Times' top 100 minority ethnic leaders in technology and Forbes 30 Under 30 Europe. Today, Adekunle leads Reach Industries, developing Lumi, a visual intelligence platform for science automation, and founded Awori, an initiative advancing AI and robotics education across Africa to empower future innovators. Throughout his career, he has remained committed to leveraging technology to inspire and educate, particularly in STEM fields. Another influential innovator is Eyitayo Ogunmola, founder of Utiva, an edtech platform training over 50,000 Africans in digital skills through partnerships with Microsoft, Google, and many other tech companies. Under his leadership, Utiva tackles youth unemployment by equipping Africans with skills for the digital economy. Ogunmola holds a bachelor's degree in medical physiology from the University of Ilorin and a master's in strategy, leadership, and change from Heriot-Watt University. He is also a certified project management professional and has worked on USAID-funded programs across multiple countries. His accolades include a 2020 Facebook Community Leader, an Antler Entrepreneur, an Halcyon Incubator Fellow, a Global Good Fund Fellow, a Chevening Scholar, and the 2022 Young Tech Leader of the Year at the Lagos Youth Awards. Ogunmola is deeply committed to transforming the African workforce by making tech education accessible and creating pathways to employment in the digital sector. Together, Silas Adekunle, Eyitayo Ogunmola, and many other Nigerian innovators are driving meaningful progress in education.
Now, let's turn our focus to our guest, Dr. Sylvester Juwe, an educationist with expertise in AI and data strategy.
Sylvester Juwe is a dynamic leader at the intersection of cutting-edge technology, transformative education, and high-performance achievement. The Cambridge-educated mathematician's commitment to education spans multiple roles, including years as a teacher, director, and school governor. Juwe founded Editech, a tech-enabled educational platform positioned to transform learning across sub-Saharan Africa. With 20 years of experience unlocking business success through data and AI initiatives, his mission is to deliver personalized education in resource-constrained environments.
My academic path took me in a remarkable turn, culminating in completing a first-rated master's degree at the University of Cambridge, followed by an MBA and a PhD in business and management. It's so focused on education, again, driven by that passion to bring equality into education. This is clearly fusioned in my expertise that's kind of grounded in mathematical understanding, a deep understanding of educational concepts, having been a teacher for over 7 years, but moving into my strategic abilities within business, all being enabled and pulled together with technology. My journey began as a teacher. I progressed into being a leader, then used AI to drive performance, moved into the industry. My doctoral studies focused on leading innovation for well-being within the context of education, again, nurturing the child. My experience provided me with the global perspective on education, underscoring or understanding the diverse context and the impact it has on education.
Editech harnesses cutting-edge AI, including LLM, machine learning, and NLP to create adaptive learning experiences. This innovation stems from Juwe's first-hand experience with overcrowded classrooms and undiagnosed dyslexia, driving him to ensure no child is left behind. Beyond Editech, his tech prowess as group head of data science at a UK-based information technology organization has driven huge profit through the use of advanced analytics to drive commercial success. An MBA holder, GCP and AWS certified machine learning engineer, a thought leader, Juwe is also a global keynote speaker on AI and data science. His excellence extends from the digital realm to the other aspects of life and adventures. Remarkably also, he's the European M45 champion in the 4x100 meters relay and also a trainee pilot. With his unique blend of AI expertise, educational leadership, athletic excellence, business acumen, and passion for continuous learning, Juwe's vision is to empower students by providing them with the tools, knowledge, and mindset necessary to thrive in the digital age.
I attended Don Dominguez College, Yabugbe Primary School, and I always used to walk home through data careers. He knew what he wanted, he came, he got it, and he left. That is our problem in life. Everybody wants it. When you want something, you go and get it. Hard work has brought for us. I remember the days I was in Don Dominguez College, and I'm glad to be back here. I was in this school between 1990 and 1993, and my class was over there. The story I've got for you today is that you can be whatever you aspire to be. All you need to be is to be focused in what you want to be.
The passion I have that gave birth to Editech, that is the transformative power of education, is not universally accessible, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. The stark reality is that 3 out of 4 children struggle to compete with their. That's 3 out of 4 children in sub-Saharan Africa struggle to compete with their peers elsewhere. That is the reality. I feel, this is my opinion, that this crisis is triggered by a rapid growing population in the region and limited increase in resources, which might directly account for overcrowded classrooms, low literacy rate, Unequal access to education and critical shortage of qualified or trained teachers. As it stands today, 2 out of 3 students in Sub-Saharan Africa leave education lacking basic or essential skills needed for the 21st century. I call that an economic crisis, not just educational crisis. So that is what inspired the creation of EDAT. Our mission is to provide equitable access to high quality education, empower kids with tools to enable them success and thrive in the digital economy, regardless of their socio-economic background. We believe that digitalization is the only way that we can bring true formative learning and assessment, enabling proper or truly personalized learning experience in sub-Saharan Africa. That is why we are hoping that we put a personalized tutor in the pocket of every child as EDAT. We recently launched into Nigeria, but then previous experience shows us that EDATech has been able to improve students' performance by as much as 74% in external exams. Research in Nigeria, which is the local market you're talking about, showed that 87% of respondents will be disappointed if that was never built, and 99.6, that's with a 9.6 recommendation score. That is, to what extent would you recommend EDATech out of 9? From a scale of 0 to 10, we got 9.6, which is really, really important to us. Our report showed that students are improving their goals, performance, academic performance, and also their commitment to learning and enjoying their learning from all our softwares, with what we're trying to achieve, that is enabling education reach the most disadvantaged, high quality education that is resource intensive. So one of the strategies we've adopted is a well-differentiated pricing architecture, which enables our product to be inclusive. So there's something in there for every single individual. We're in the job of educating educators. There's a common perception, there are a lot of myths about AI. So we're going around trying to educate educators as well, making them understand what AI is. Most teachers are scared that AI will take their jobs. So it's about that digital literacy, STEM education, even to the teachers. So these are some of the things we're looking at. Of course, we're not trying to underscore the fact that there's low literacy in the population, unequal access to education, which I've already talked about, then critical teacher shortage, which we are here to kind of help to address. Our strategic approach with EDA, that's our product. The product is specifically engineered to be a transformative solution. So a solution that is built, one, to personalize the learning journey. So every child has their own journey. So when a teacher teaches in class, the teacher gives us kind of advises the platform what they've taught. The platform gives the children mini tests. So from those tests, we begin to build a learning profile for every child. That is where they've got strengths and where they've got weaknesses. So from this learning profile, we begin to design personalized learning paths for the child. So this part will say, this child, you're on this journey, you want to be a journalist, these are the topics that are critical to you, these are the topics you are struggling with. Now, this is the topic you can easily learn on. So when we have this learning map, the next thing is now more or less, how does this child learn this topic? So we've got our Ask ED, which is our chatbot feature, which could take the child through more of a Q&A session. We've got an animated videos, which is personalized to the child, that teaches the child. And we've got other tools to bring the child to speed. But we are also aware that these children are preparing for exams. So we've got exam style question generators and marking that is quite instant. Again, reducing the pressure on teachers. Myth that goes around that AI will replace people. I think AI only makes people focus on what humans do better in. not replacing people. So in addition to humans, rather than instead of humans, I think the biggest job of a teacher is not even delivering lessons, it's building relationship, inspiring students. In that way, machines would struggle to do that. Machines can make children interested in learning, but inspiring children becomes quite a different question. So AIs cannot replicate the human element. That's we're just talking about motivating students. How about empathy, cultural context, emotional connection, genuine care? These are things teachers bring to the classroom that the machine would never bring. There's another misconception, which is the fact that AI encourages students to be lazy or makes them cheat. Concerns about AI enabling cheating could be understandable, but viewing AI as a threat misses the opportunity or the potential. This perspective can create an equity gap by deeming computer-assisted help unfair, while human-assisted help is acceptable. It's really interesting. People have this perception. AI could be integrated with clear guidelines, promote creativity, critical thinking, and responsible use. So that's again another myth I've come to realize in not just in Africa but elsewhere. There's another one that says AI or machines are always correct. That is so far from the truth. So far from the truth. In fact, an important part of getting children to use AI solutions is in the education of children that these machines are not always correct. We're planning a big quiz that will involve about 100 schools in November. And within each team, we'll have a machine element that gives them answers. So the team members will have to make a decision if the answer offered by the machine is actually an answer they would accept or not. So that is an important part. Depending on the context, a model that is correct 4 out of 5 times is seen as a very good model. So we've got that potential for the machine to be wrong. So an important part of AI literacy or 21st century literacy is the fact that humans need to be aware that the machines could be wrong. So therefore, we need that human oversight. And the final one is the misconception that AI will fit the rule. Well, I'm a mathematician. I've been dealing with AI since or elements of AI in the early 1990s or the mid 1990s. It's been around since 1950, and it's even becoming more prevalent today in the society. I don't see it fading away. I think one of the biggest things is the increase in processing speed. So we've got things, quantum computing, for instance, holds enormous potential for radical personalization and advanced analytics in education. Its unparalleled computing power could enable rapid analysis of millions and trillions of complex data sets at the same time. So that's one to watch, because that would enable hyper personalization, like we're talking about our personalized animation. It takes us quite a long time to create this animation because of the load required, despite the cloud computing and all we've got today. But with the era of quantum algorithms coming into play, that would be as rapid as possible. In fact, our AI tutors will become more super tutors when this come to life a bit more. So I alluded to accelerated computing with GPUs and TPUs. This will again fuel the speed at which personalization is delivered, or what any of the features we've talked about today. It would enhance the potential of those features. That is accelerated computing. Then we've got the exciting trend of extended realities, be it augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality. But this kind of creates an immersive experience for children. And it's really exciting because, for example, mixed reality brings the potential of children actually executing operation, that's as medical doctors, surgery, virtually, even within their environment, which is really exciting. And it actually exposes students in a safe environment to high-risk training. That is how I see it. My life outside IDATech, even if you are IDATech, kind of stems from the cockpit to the keyboard to the track. They seem very diverse, but they are typically underpinned and deeply interconnected and mutually reinforced. They contribute to each other, making my life a holistic life. They are all underpinned by discipline, precision, and problem solving, which is, in my opinion, I honed from my early ages or early start as a mathematician. Being a mathematician helps me plan my training as an athlete, plan my routes as a pilot. Most of the books I write are about AI, data science, which again is mathematical. So it's kind of interconnected.
You can find more inspiring stories of Nigerians making their mark on the global stage on our YouTube channel and website, channelstv.com. Until next time, I'm Juliana Olayinka. Thank you for watching.